All right, hi everybody. Welcome to Sword Art Online, a Pathfinder session. Well, I mean, this is a little bit of the preface. They let me draw little cute cue cards and everything. I can't write them down, but we got little pictures here. And anyways, we're gonna be getting on to the show, so I hope you all have a really good time.
Ladies, did anyone think about what language these guys speak?
Yeah. Big spider. There she is! Get her! What you want to know? We are just spiders. We go and we serve Brian. The king is a very busy man, you know, planning many sieges and terrorizing villages. So we have our heart set on Varia. In the center, what you weren't able to see before, Luke, when you flew over, because it was actually covered in spider silk, there's about a giant hole.
We walk in.
We all sign a
Slam hand down on the table. We need a charter.
Oh my. When this happens, and you swing open your mighty doors.
And I walk down the center, my chair.
Incorrect.
No?
You are greeted with party poppers and streamers and all types of kazoos blaring in your face.
No.
I hired a band.
And Tiffany, Grog comes up behind you.
All right, up you go, little lady.
And he throws you up on his shoulder and he starts bouncing you up and down and he walks you to the chair and everyone's clapping.
No.
And they put you in the chair.
I just want to walk.
And he puts you in your chair.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Sword Art Online. We're playing Pathfinder, and we had our mid-season finale, so thank you all for tuning into that and joining us. Once again, we're kicking it straight off. Emily, where's your character?
I'm in a location. I'm probably looking around from my throne.
From your throne. You do.
From my throne.
You have a beautiful throne. Are you watching, observing all the peons as they go about their busy daily work?
I probably am.
Or are you
No. I wouldn't be doing that because I'm not really comfortable just watching people. So if I see somebody doing something, I would hop off. Oh, I know what I would do.
You know what you would do?
I take whatever. Do I have a scepter?
What would you did you purchase a scepter?
No. Okay.
Do you want a scepter?
I take my sword, the sword hilt that I have, and I kind of like click it against the throne. I'm just like, call to order, guys.
Okay.
Anybody?
The two people in the room, Galahad and Selena, turn around. Hi, what is it that you need?
Okay, I thought there was going to be more responding to that. Okay, hold on. I send a message.
Okay.
Hey, guys, we need to discuss plans for our next move.
Okay. So, everyone, you hear a couple of clamorings coming down the stairs from where you know the rooms are. Sounds like some armor is being dropped. People are trying to get dressed as they run down the hallways and everything. And then you hear some banging over from the workshop just stop.
Oops. I hope whatever he's doing doesn't, go up in flames. No, don't roll for that. No.
Luckily, there are no large explosions that completely destroy your newly established guild hall. And eventually you do. You see your entire roster come before you. Crystal is on top of Grog's head. Wilson is currently being picked on by Clyde. Galahad and Selena were already there. They stopped eating their breakfast. And Tiffany and Seilia come out from the workshop where they were working on projects.
Hey, guys. How y'all doing?
Oh my gosh, good morning, Snow. Is there a reason why you brought us all in? I wasn't ready yet. And you can kind of see she is in a unicorn onesie. It's pink with a bunch of different unicorns everywhere, and her hair is big.
I look at
big
her
hair.
And I say, where did you get that? That's not what this is about, but where did you get that?
I went over to the tailors, and I had them custom order it. I drew them a picture of what I wanted on it, and I said pink, but put these all over it, and then I had them throw some sparkles on.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want one.
Oh my gosh, you want to go shopping together?
This is the only time I'm okay with a girl's day out.
Girls' day out?
This is the only time.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
And Crystal goes and tries to grab Selena and Seilia. Seilia kind of like sloughs her off, like, go away.
I expect nothing less from Seilia.
And Selena's like, oh, okay then. I guess I'm going this way now. And she's kind of being dragged over by Crystal, and Crystal's kind of like bouncing up and down, all giddy, like looking at you in anticipation, very excited for whatever you're about to say.
Okay, so guys. Hi, first off, good morning. I know everyone's not really ready to be awake or doing things, but I thought it would be important for us to figure out what our next steps are as a guild.
Murdering the Dark Clan.
That sounds wonderful, but I also think we need to figure out where they are first and what their plans are.
Also, I don't really condone the whole murdering idea.
Yes, I agree with my sister. That's not really our way of doing things. As far as locating the Dark Guild, we were actually on a quest to the west last time I checked, before we got interrupted with the whole giant spider fiasco.
Yeah. That was, yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I mean, we could all go back west. There's a pretty dwarven city and everything.
I definitely think that we need to explore the west. However, I also think that some of us need to go through and take a look at what's going on in Bryan Town, whatever that thing was. That hole? I look at my map. What was it called again? Brian's Lair. We need to go to Brian's Lair and take a look.
I think it was called Brian's Secret, but that's okay.
I tried, okay?
All right, so what are you suggesting here?
I guess what I'm suggesting is that we have to split up again.
Oh, but we all just got back together.
I know, but if we want to get out of this game and otherwise just help other people, we need to know more ourselves before we can really do what we intend to do as A.O.D. We already possibly found an exit to the floor in Brian's Secret. That's the thing. That's what we need to find out. So I would like to suggest splitting up into the same parties that we had when you guys went over to the west, taking Galahad, Selena, Crystal.
Seilia raises her hand. Do I need to be here in this meeting? Because it sounds like you're talking about going places. And if I'm being quite honest, I don't really do that. And me and Tiffany, and she puts his arm on his shoulder, we're kind of busy.
Yes, I'm aware. I just wanted to give everyone an update and kind of keep us all on the same page because communication is extremely important for us to succeed as A.O.D.
Couldn't you have just sent that out in an email?
Okay, do you know how long it takes to type up these emails and you got to go back in and correct any spelling errors, or else you have to send that really awkward like star symbol and then be like, oops, I need to fix this. No, I'd rather say this in person and get it out of the way.
So are we done here?
Tiffany just kind of like...
Yes, you two can go.
All right, if you hear any banging in the forge, don't mind us.
They walk away. They walk away.
Did anybody else hear that? Clyde? Don't leave me hanging, buddy.
Everyone else looks incredibly blasé except Crystal and Clyde, who are both kind of like glancing at them. Clyde's like, "Hey, I wish I could get that lucky."
No, Clyde, no. Bad.
What?
Bad, Clyde.
What I do?
So, yes. So I think that we should split back up into the parties. I know, Wilson, that you were with Unity last time, but I think I'm going to take you with us.
Oh, okay. I mean,
because I think I'm going to need your sense of direction.
I've got plenty of sense of direction for you. Clyde kind of like motions up towards you and like leans on his elbow.
If you mean towards me, yes. If you mean in a direction that correlates to locations, I'm not sure about that.
I know all the locations.
Do you?
And he's like, that's north. And he points kind of a little bit left of your shoulder, and then Wilson comes up, and Wilson pushes his hand and just picks it up and moves it and points it in literally the opposite direction.
Yeah,
and a little to the left.
Wilson, I'm going to say it again. I need you. I need your sense of direction.
Okay. I mean, I guess...
I know you wanted to go to the
be
north. North. Wow, north. That's a new word. But I know you wanted to go north, but I need you to come with us on this mission. I can't do it alone. I can do some of it with Clyde, but I can't do it all with just Clyde. Yeah.
Crystal kind of like jumps up and is like, ooh, me, ooh, me, ooh.
Yeah?
What about Grog?
Grog?
I know everything about the outdoors.
Not to mention, if we're going to a new place, while granted Grog is really good in combat, and that kind of sounds like what's going on the west, I'm really good at like deciphering puzzles and learning different languages.
I still think that you and Grog should stick together.
But we could both go with you and whoever else you're bringing. So, like I said, it's kind of up to you who you want to bring, but we're malleable. We can go anywhere.
I still think that you guys should go to the west. If we need you, we will call you immediately. But I definitely think that you guys might have more to do with the west than I could. Since you're already familiar with it, I think you're better off.
Anyways, I want to get back there and smash some more dwarves into tables. We had an arm wrestling competition in the tavern last time we went, and it went really well.
And Galahad walks up to Grog, puts his arm around him, and he's like, yes, me and my dear compatriot here, we had a wonderful time over in the west, so I think we would actually be rather well suited for that endeavor.
All right. So I guess that means that we should probably get some supplies for ourselves and make sure that we're not going to die.
Is there a high chance of death on this? Because if so, then I'm just going to stay here.
Wilson, there's always a chance of death, even in real life.
No, not if I stay in a bubble. Safe bubble, pretty maps. And he just goes back to drawing something on a sheet of paper you see he's working on.
Wilson, get your butt over here.
He puts his pencil down. He picks up his pencil and paper. And he's like, stands up, starts like schluffily walking over towards you.
It's okay. We're not going to be doing anything too dangerous.
You say that.
Clyde!
What birds? Yeah, what do you need?
Pep talk. Go.
All right, buddy, so listen. There are a lot of big, scary things out there in the world, and they probably all want to kill you and bite your head off. But that's completely besides the point, because we here, together, the three of us, out in the open world, absolutely no idea where we're going, facing the brave unknown. It is a completely wonderful, and as you see this, Wilson is shaking his knees, like rocking back and forth. He's like, unknown things biting my head off.
I go over and I give him a hug. We're gonna be okay, Wilson. It's all gonna be okay.
All right, well, I mean, at the very least, there'll be new places, and I can make maps, and like you said, you're gonna need a guide for wherever you're going.
Besides, you give us a lot of bonuses with your mount, so...
But it's technically the horn.
Okay, shh! You have to be on the mount, right?
No.
Oh, we need your horn then.
Yeah. I do give other bonuses when I go in and charge, because the feat I took and everything, but that's besides the point.
Okay. All right, Wilson, I'm going to need you to do something that you've never probably done often enough.
Which is?
Be brave.
I'm always brave. I'm brave when I get out of bed in the morning. You don't know what's outside that door, man. There could be a zombie apocalypse going on outside.
Oh, Wilson. You're cute. You're cute.
His face gets flushed bright red. He's like, thanks. He opens up his map and he puts it right in front of his face, so you can't really see him, and he's kind of like looking down at his shoes.
I push the map down. Okay, so we need to get some supplies.
I mean, we're gonna need food, water, standard adventuring gear. A compass might be nice. Just in case we get turned around. We don't know where we're going. There could be bad weather.
Yes. So, Alonzi. Crystal?
Yeah? What do you
Onesie
need?
time.
Oh my gosh! Girls' day out.
No.
Girls' day out.
It's odd day out.
But it's just... Who else are we bringing?
I look at Wilson and Clyde.
But do you want to go shopping with onesies with them?
Yes. We're all getting onesies today.
Clyde's like, if I get to see you try on clothes any day. Wilson's just like, but what's wrong with mine?
You have a onesie?
And he goes into his inventory and he pulls out one, and it's like mostly sleek black, and then he puts it up and it has little ears on it and it looks like a horse.
Dear God.
It looks like Angus.
When did you get a onesie?
I mean, like Crystal said, you kind of just go to the tailor and you tell them what you want them to make and you pay them. Me and Angus, we got really close and we're good friends now, and I just wanted to wear this because I thought it reminded me of him.
I would hope you and your horse are good friends, seeing that he's your mount. Anyway, yeah, so shopping time. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
All right, so you break up into teams. Crystal, Grog, Galahad, and Selena are off going shopping as they're going to the west.
Crystal's not coming with me for onesies?
She needs to help the other party get prepared. If you want her to, I mean, you could all go shopping together.
I said it was an odd day out.
So you're taking all of the NPCs with you. I'm just verifying.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it. You ready, Quinn?
All right, yes, I am not, but we're going to make this happen. Okay, so you all head out besides Seilia and Tiffany, who are currently banging in the forge. You hear,
That's pretty hard banging down there.
and then you hear an, oh no!
Stop! Stop! No!
And then
So
there
bad.
is a kind of loud,
The guild hall's gonna be okay. The guild
And-
hall's gonna be okay.
you hear a door swing open and some smoke comes out. No need to be alarmed. No need to be alarmed. We're just everything's fine. And she closes the door. Real quick, does anyone know where the fire extinguisher is?
It's behind the throne.
I didn't know we had a fire extinguisher. And she walks behind her throne and she comes out carrying the fire extinguisher and she doots back into the forge.
I knew that would come in handy.
And so yes, and then you hear, and then there's no more smoke, and then the banging resumes.
I just cross my fingers and I just continue to chant, the guild hall's gonna be okay. The guild hall's gonna be okay.
Crystal pats you on the calf and says, "Don't worry, well, the guild hall will probably be here when we get back."
All right, so we go to the market. Yay! Is there a market?
What? Yeah, there's a market. I mean, do you want to get the onesie first, or are we going supply shopping, or does that count as supplies that we're shopping for? But in what order are we doing things?
Okay, we saved the best for last.
Alrighty then. So, do we do the worst first?
Yes.
But-
Always.
But what's the worst thing?
Clyde, what's the worst thing you can do when you go shopping?
Wait in line while a bunch of people try on a bunch of clothes when you've already picked yours out and only need to buy one pair, but your mother buys 10 pairs of shoes but has to try all 100 of them on in the store first?
This sounds like a personal experience. All right,
You asked my opinion. I'm just giving it to you.
we clearly need to find the longest line there is. I'm kidding. Let's not do that. We need to get food.
Well, food is absolutely not the worst thing there is, excuse me. There's so many different things you can look at. I mean, there's the condiments, there's the spices, there's the oils, there's the...
Okay,
the
we're not
different
going
types
to argue about it being the worst thing. We just need to get things done. So let's go to the grocer. Or the butcher. Or the general store. I don't
You go
know
to the general...
what's
Which one do you
here.
want to go? There is a butcher, you've been there. There's also a general store, you've also been there. There's also a bakery, you've also been there. There are plenty of different places.
Okay, I tell Clyde. All right. Go get the groceries you need.
Yes! What's my budget?
I give
I'm just
him...
kidding, I've got enough money. And he just starts to
How
walk
much
away.
money do you have?
Enough to buy groceries.
What? When
I-
did you get money?
What do you mean? He turns back around. What do you mean? I put an entire budget. 90% of my funds goes to the grocery budget.
Oh, dear God. I'm so sorry.
Why do you think? And he motions to himself, and you can notice that he's wearing clothes with holes in it, and he's wearing tattered leather armor, and he still has these same arms and armor that... No, because Luke gave him a slight upgrade. He's like, yeah, no, I wouldn't have gotten any of these new shiny things unless someone else hadn't bought them for me.
Dude, take
Yeah.
care of yourself. It'll make you more attractive.
Food takes care of the soul. And he just starts to walk off.
Yes. Okay, that's true.
I mean, if you don't mind, and he puts his arm around Selena, me and her were actually looking at shopping at some magical items. So we'll head off and do that then, or would you like to come with us?
I don't really have all the money for that right now. I will join you guys in a bit.
Wonderful. All right, well, we'll see you around. Where you want to go?
Wait, if we got rid of them. It's either the alchemist or the onesies.
2 people already have onesies.
Dang it. Okay.
2 people don't.
Grog doesn't have a onesie, does he? Crystal,
Yeah?
we need to remedy this immediately.
Remedy what?
Grog doesn't have a onesie.
Oh my gosh! I mean, I don't really need. I'm perfectly fine wearing a loincloth today. It's all right. It's good, you know. You don't need to get one. See, it's just.
And he looks really nervous about this, like he's embarrassed by the fact that people are trying to dress him.
No. We need a onesie.
I don't think they don't have enough fabric to fit me.
Crystal.
No,
him.
you don't understand. And she starts pushing at his calves, and she's like running into it, and you can see her her feet are kind of like scuffing against the floor, and she's trying to run, but she's just running in places. She heaves Grog, but Grog isn't moving an inch.
Big bug, just move that way. You just need the little bit. It's just right up the street. And it's just. Grog, come on. It's just clothes. It'll be fine. You'll look amazing. We can get you like a one with like bull's horns or something.
Grog,
Yeah.
you can join her on Fridays for dress up night.
I mean, she just dresses. I mean, I don't really dress up ever. It's
Grog.
fine. Well, yeah.
You can dress up with Crystal.
I don't. Why would I need to do that?
Because, Grog, you care.
He looks at Crystal, and Crystal looks down at him, and she's like, got the standard puppy dog eyes, and she's like, her lips are.
Oh, Robbie, I
Hey, Rollo.
suppose. All right, let's go this way. Where are we even going?
We're going to delicioso.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Delicioso.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's called.
Is this did a PC make the shop or an NPC?
I don't know, man. I just went in there, and there was a really nice lady over there, and she really wanted. I'm getting glared at by my player. I can't.
Is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going there. I'm going there right now.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Wilson, come on. And I take him by the hand.
Okay, I mean, I already have mine, though. Why am I going to the tailor?
Because I need somebody to tell me if it looks good or not.
Oh, all right then. So you all make your way. Basically, you just kind of duck between your guild, and she was right. It's only like a couple, like 2 blocks away. It's not that far. You make one left-hand turn, and you're at there. And there's this big neon sign that has like like in flowy italicized text, and then just bold font delicioso.
Ooh, sounds French. I know, Italian. Dang it.
I
look at my
I'm
languages.
pretty sure that's Spanish there, Snow.
They're all love languages, Crystal. They all sound the
romantic
same.
languages because they were based in Latin. Yes, that's how that works. But the Roman comes from the fact that it was Latin in the Roman Empire, not the fact that they're romantic. But that's besides. And she just kind of like.
Je regrette ma décision.
So she tries to, and she's like jumping to reach the brass handle.
I turn the door.
Okay, you open. Thank you. All right, so. And you just go in and you see all of these vibrant colors hanging from the ceiling, and then there's a desk in the front, and there's currently no one there.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody here?
Oh, yes, darling. And you just see this lavish woman. She's got big gray hair, and it's kind of like flowing down her back, and she's wearing a very vibrant, colorful dress that is an adornment of all types of colors, mostly hot colors, warm colors, reds, pinks, golds, yellows, and it's all flowy.
Definitely an NPC. I couldn't imagine a PC doing this.
Oh, I get many patrons for my fine establishment.
Oh, hello, ma'am.
Oh, so what brings you here to my shop today? And she offers you her hand.
I take it and I gingerly, I don't know, she's doing like the finger thing.
Yeah, she's doing the weird, like, the hand flops right in front of you.
I take it and I lean in to kiss it because I'm not sure what else to do.
Okay.
I kiss it.
Oh, wonderful, darling. So I'm so glad you've decided to shop at my establishment.
Kill me. Oh my god.
Is there anything I can get you, darlings?
He needs a onesie.
Oh, yes, my favorite. And she walks up and she starts feeling his muscles. Yes. Absolutely divine. I know exactly what I'll do for you.
I also need a onesie.
Oh, his and hers matching set, perhaps? And she's just kind of shimmying back and forth.
Between who?
And she points, well, you two, of course. And she points at you and Grog, because those are the two you're making.
No.
onesies for.
No. I'm sorry. He's too big for me.
I mean, I take offense to that. I mean, I'm a lovable lug, don't you know?
No, Grog, you are lovable. You're just too tall. I can't even see your eyes.
What do you mean? I can just... And he kind of like crouches down and puts his hands on his knees, and you can see his eyes for the first time you've ever seen them.
Ooh, what color are they?
Brown.
Yeah, no, now I can, but you had to get all the way down here
Well,
at
I mean,
my
it's
level.
not that far. I could walk like this all day.
Wait, Grog, are you saying you want to have matching onesies?
I mean, we could.
But, Crystal,
Just
how do you feel
imagine.
about that?
I mean, I kind of want to matching onesies with him. Besides the point.
She wants to match him.
Oh, splendid. All right, well, we'll see what we can do for you. All right, so she comes up and she starts like, she whips out like a piece of rope, and she just kind of like, she slings it, and it kind of automatically just wraps around your arm, and she pulls it away. Interesting, 17 inches. And she just keeps doing this to all of your body parts. It doesn't feel like it hurts. It just like, it touches you gingerly, and it just feels like a cord goes around you.
Is this enchanted yard
Well,
measuring
of course
stick?
it
Like,
is. How else do you think I'm supposed to get people's measurements? This is much quicker, much
Wait,
more
did she
efficient.
say my arm was 17 inches?
I don't
Around?
know. Lengthwise, there she's taking portions for where the sleeves need to be. Where the elbow meets. I don't know measurements.
Hold on.
I
I want you to think about that.
Yeah, I know, but where the elbow meets, where the wrists and the cuffs need to be.
Wait, is she giving a 3/4 length?
Well, yeah, she's
Oh,
just.
crap.
Yeah, I don't know people's measurements. Just gosh darn it, she takes all of these measurements with her magical yarn. The string like gingerly touches you, and then it just kind of like wraps around and then meets perfectly and then tightens, and she spouts a number which you assume to be your precise measurement.
Oh, perfect. Precise.
Wonderful. So what colors were you thinking? Delicious shades of rose red, perhaps?
Give me... Oh, God. I look at the dress that I'm still wearing with the green stain on it.
Yeah.
Gotta keep with tradition.
Are you going to? What do you ask for?
No. I want to be a dinosaur. I want a dinosaur onesie.
What dinosaur?
I want a T-Rex.
You want a T-Rex?
I want a T-Rex onesie.
All right, she's taking notes. An absolutely divine choice. I adore it.
Grr.
We can even have a little sound implement put in, so if you push a button, it'll make a terrifying roar.
Yes. Yes, please. I'm gonna use that for disguise checks at some time.
Okay, so she's taken all your measurements and she's writing down the counts, but it'll be a couple days and before it's ready.
Dang it. Okay. How many days?
2 or 3, depends on how much
Well,
time
you
I
did say a
have,
couple. Blah.
or how many orders I do.
How much is it gonna cost?
I mean, it depends on what the fabric you want. Do you want it to be soft and fuzzy? Do you want the nicest minks we can buy? Or do you want some rich Egyptian silk?
What's the cheapest you have?
Well, I mean, we just got some lamb's wool out from the fields the other day.
Oh, God, that would be so itchy. Oh, that would be so itchy. Oh, no. Okay, what's the second most expensive thing you have?
I have some leftover polyester.
Okay, I put down $350 on the table. This is what I have.
350 what?
Gold.
Oh, my, no. No. And she just kind of pushes it back. Like it would be a fraction of that, my daughter.
Oh, dear God. Okay. I'm so used to things being so expensive.
It would be around 60 gold.
Okay. What about the Egyptian stuff?
That's what she was pricing you at. She's like
Oh.
the higher end
Take
thing.
my money.
And you throw it at her. And as she pushes in, and she's like punching numbers, and she hits the last key as the cash register comes out, you just
hear the cash register say, delicioso.
Oh my god. So did you come up with the slogan yourself?
Oh, yes. I took 3 years of Spanish courses, but of course the only thing I could remember afterwards was, delicioso. And I wanted something exquisite and forward.
Oh, yeah, I like it. So I give her basically the money, the order.
Okay, the 60 gold. She puts your order in. She says it's going to be done in 2 to 3 days. And now it's the matter of you two. And she's like, come with me into a back room. We'll discuss this private matters. And she starts taking both of their measurements. She starts taking Grog's measurements. And she's like, I remember you. And she winks at Crystal. You're one of my best customers.
How much did you buy, Crystal?
We're not going to talk about how much money I have spent at this establishment.
We will just say that I get a discount. That I am noted as their number 1 customer. And that I may and or may not be a patron and having them opening up stores in every city on this floor. And she just starts to walk into the back.
Crystal, no! What have you done to yourself?
And you just hear it go into the back. Delicioso.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no, she's gone to the dark side. Where's Clyde?
What?
Where's Clyde when you need him? She's gone to the dark side.
Do you message him?
Yeah.
Like what? I'm in the parsley aisle.
Yeah. Also, I got a dinosaur onesie, and Crystal went to the dark side.
What do you mean she went to the dark? Did she join the Dark Guild? I thought she wanted to, kill them.
No. Worse.
But what's worse than that?
I'll tell you later.
Okay, question mark.
And I look at Wilson. Wilson,
Yeah.
you ready?
4.
Come with me. And I take him to the alchemist.
Are we just ditching them? Are they gonna wonder where we are? And
I messaged Crystal. I said, we'll be back soon. Alchemist.
Delicioso.
Oh my god, no!
and that's all you get back from her. So you end up going to the alchemist.
The alchemist.
Yeah.
Hello! And I knock on the outside door. Crazy alchemist lady?
What? What do you want?
I'm here for my
Got
my
other
drug test.
customers, You're gonna have to wait in line.
Okay. I look. Who's that? Who else is there? A perception.
Check.
Crit.
Ooh, okay. You see a averaged height man with black hair, but he seems to have a very well-toned physique. He isn't wearing any armor. He's almost shirtless. He's wearing kind of like a muscle shirt. You can see his tones and definitions, but then you can see starting at his wrists, he's wearing a wrap around his hand. And then he's also wearing shorts.
I look to see what his name tag says.
His name tag says Miyata Mashiba.
And I say that out loud. Miyata Mashima.
Mashiba.
I say it wrong.
Oh, you say it wrong?
Mashima.
The name is Miyata Mashiba.
One more time.
Miyata Mashiba.
Miyata Mashima.
Mashiba.
Mashiba.
Yes, thank you.
Hi.
And he gives you, and he bows. Like a short little bow.
Are you Japanese?
And he yes. I am testing out this game. My family has recently moved to America.
Oh, hi, Mr. Miyata.
Miyata.
Miyata. Now okay. Hi, Mr. Miyata. I'm gonna Americanize the crap out of this. Okay. So you're testing out the game. I guess you weren't expecting to get stuck, huh?
No, this was not my intention.
So what are you doing in the alchemist shop? What you looking for?
Hey, customer-client confidentiality.
You
She
know,
waves her stick in front of her hair and it kind of rustles. 'Cause
I basically work for you.
You don't work for me. You're an advertising agent at best.
No, you poison me all the time.
Your dad is besides the point. I feel like I should not be interrupting on these matters. And he's looking a little nervous. And Wilson's like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable around them half the time either.
What? Wilson?
No, I mean you, but then you add other people and then you get into little spats and it's just kind of uncomfortable.
I'm
And then
sorry.
he smiles. Nervously, but he's trying to be polite and nice.
Thanks. Okay. All right. So, Mr. Miyata, I see that you're not part of a guild. Are you going this alone?
That was the plan.
100% of the plan?
The plan was not very well thought through. I have, since starting this game, managed to get along on my own.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you need any support, we're here. We can help you. Kind of. We're working on it. I sent him a friend request. I'm just like, just if you need some connections or somebody. Yay.
If you are ever on floor 5, you can probably find me in the gladiator arena.
Floor 5?
Yes.
Oh, well, I mean, we haven't made it there yet. We're still kind of on floor 1.
But
How'd you get to floor 5?
The floors go very quickly.
They do?
Yes.
How did you get to floor 5?
Well, so the way the floors are set up, and he sends you a message, which is a drawing, and he's like, they are actually in batches of 5. So the first floor, the first group of 5. So once you get through the first, second, third, fourth floor, and all of those, you will then, that is the first bunch. If you go to the west, you will be able to go through the tunnels and if you can manage to get through the gauntlet, you will arrive at the 5th floor.
Okay. Interesting. So, wait, if you're saying it comes in batches of 5, does that mean that we are capped until 5 at our levels? And I look at his level. What is he at?
He is a level 11.
Okay, so clearly not. So what are you doing on floor 1 right now, if you were already at the 5th floor?
I am not well acquainted with the alchemists up there yet, and I was hoping that a closer acquaintance of mine would be able to get me what I need.
Oh, so you come to her too? Ah, she's great, isn't she? I look at her. Wink.
Don't try and suck up to me thinking you're going to get a better discount. I already gave you, what was it, like 15%?
25.
And then 25. Twist my arm for that and break a couple of bones in the process?
No, I just drink really dangerous potions. and
Oh,
almost
that's
die
right.
from
Oh,
them.
yeah, here, take this.
I take it.
Okay.
I look at it first.
Uh-huh. It looks white and cloudy, kind of.
Is this phlegm?
Did you think I just spit in a bottle for you?
Yes, actually I do.
No, I've got a draw for that. Don't drink that. Drink what I gave you.
Okay. I smell it.
It smells light, airy.
Oh.
And roll a perception check.
Am I gonna get really gassy? It's a 19.
Faint smell of bird poop.
Oh god. I'm like, Wilson,
Yeah.
take my hand.
Okay.
Just hold it.
And he grabs and he holds your hand gently.
Just hold on. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
If I die, I'm sorry, and I just drink it.
Roll a will save, please. Okay. Yeah. It's good.
Yeah,
The
nope.
desired effect happens. Don't worry. And
It was a 10 total.
You kind of like hunch over and you start coughing, and then all of a sudden comes out a. Your entire body is covered in feathers.
Oh no. Have I been tarred and feathered?
Just feathered. You're naturally growing feathers, and they spring out of your entire body.
I don't think I need a onesie anymore.
Interesting. So that's what that's going to do. Try waving your arms around,
I wave the one arm that's not holding Wilson's hand.
and that side of your body feels lighter.
Wilson, let go for a second.
Oh, no problem.
I
Your
flap-
feathers on your hands.
I flap violently.
You flap your arms violently,
Yes.
and you start to raise slightly off the ground.
Oh my god. I'm a chicken. Is there a mirror?
Yeah.
I go to the mirror, I look.
Feathers all over you, even your face, like
Oh.
sprouting out of your face.
Oh gosh, I'm like the wolf child, but instead I'm the bird person. I'm bird person.
It may have different effects depending on what bird you put in there. The avian species might dictate something along the
Did you
strain.
put bird poop in here?
I only had things from the chicken coop.
Interesting.
If you get other birds, you might be able to turn into something a little bit more.
Well, I haven't really
Last-
turned into anything. I just kind of grew feathers.
Yes, but certain birds have different characteristics that may enable you to fly better than a chicken.
Oh gosh. How long is this gonna last?
That's why I have you test these things out, so you'll tell me.
Uh,
And she just kind of goes back to her book. So are you experiencing any weird side effects? And she starts poking you.
do I sense anything odd?
Roll a perception check.
Crit.
Oh. Roll a will save.
It's 11.
You feel the unsatiable urge to go stick your face into a vat of worms that you see in the corner.
I feel like I need to eat those worms.
Well, go ahead, eat them.
I don't. No. Wilson, hold me back.
And she opens the crate, and you smell it, and it wafts into your nostrils.
No. Wilson, hold me back. Wilson.
What? Okay, it's just and Miata's like, if you do not mind, I have already purchased my goods. I am just going to leave.
See you, Mr. Miata. Maybe on floor 5.
And yeah, he heads out of the store.
He just runs.
He's just like, I have no idea what they're getting into.
So Miata.
Mashiba. Mashiba.
All right, I guess I'm going back like this. Clyde, I message him.
Yeah, what do you need?
Please tell me
I'm
we're
only
not
at the onions.
Please tell me we're not having chicken for dinner tonight.
I mean, we can if you want to.
Yeah. I think you'll understand if you see me again.
What happened?
Love, I hate to tell you this,
Ooh.
but I'm a chicken.
I don't hate to what?
I'm a chicken.
How does... And he just pauses, ... Send a picture.
Wilson,
Yeah?
picture me.
And he backs up a little ways and takes a screenshot. What about it?
Send it to Clyde.
Okay. Ah! And Wilson kind of like jumps and screams. Like, no, mute. Okay.
What did you just do?
I muted the messages.
Why?
There's lots of screaming.
Wilson,
Yeah?
what's going on?
Clyde responded to the photo.
And?
And he scrolls through his messages. Oh no. What happened? Why was she tarred and feathered?
I message him. It should be temporary, but just in case it isn't.
What do you mean it should be temporary? How do you not know? Were you doing drugs again?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, roll a will save.
23! I
You're
have to
good.
count on my fingers.
Okay, you're fine.
What happens?
No, nothing. You stay tarred and feathered.
Oh no. What do you mean?
What do you mean? You're still feathered.
Okay.
I've already rolled for how long that lasts for.
All right. By the way, what's your name? And I look at the alchemist lady. Did you ever give me your name? Or you just want me alchemist lady forever?
Right, I gave you my... Been a long day. Can you get back to me on that? I've got a lot of things going on up here. And she bangs her head with a staff. It's like, I gave it to you when we first met. Why don't you go figure it out? Here, maybe one of these will help. And she throws you 2 more potions. You don't. I wouldn't recommend trying them now. I don't want any adverse side effects of drinking too many at once.
Are you saying that this could... What did she throw me?
She handed you 2 bottles.
Of? What does it look like?
They're clear.
Uh,
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. They're clear, but they both kind of look like they've got letters floating about in them. And little tiny clocks. But they look like drinkable clocks. Like, it's more like an illusory clock than an actual, like, physical clock.
Is this like a memory potion?
One of them is.
Okay.
I just don't know which one. I got them mixed up.
Please tell me I don't turn into a baby if I eat one of these.
No. One will help you remember something in the past, and the other one will make you forget everything that happened for the past couple of weeks.
Oh my gosh. Zaniba.
What? Oh,
Aha!
there it is.
Why don't you put labels on your potions?
I've got too much going on.
Okay, I'm gonna get you a label maker for your birthday.
Ooh, that's coming up soon.
When? I can't make promises I can't keep.
She flips through her calendar. And about 7 years.
Okay, alright, we'll get back to that. Alright, so I'm like, okay, see ya, Zaniba.
Nah, whatever. Get out of my shop. Unless I tell you to get back in my shop, and then you better be here and test out my experimental deadly drugs. And she starts walking away.
You should fix that last statement.
What? What's wrong with drugs? What do you want me to call them?
No.
Experiments?
No, the deadly part.
What? I mean, we're all gonna die eventually. I've been trying for years, and she just walks into the back room.
Okay, fine. So I guess I would just go back to the guild hall.
You know who you did say you were gonna... That's fine. Whatever. You go back
Was
to
it
the guild hall.
Clyde?
No.
Oh.
We'll be back soon.
Grog and Crystal. I message them and I say, Hey guys, we're gonna head back to the guild hall.
Oh my gosh! You gotta see our onesies.
Wait, she's done?
That. For me, she is.
Crystal, can you speed her up for me and I'll be right there?
What do you mean you'll be right there? You wouldn't want her to be... Shit. Yeah, I mean, I'll talk to her.
I will make my way there.
Okay. So you get there.
Uh-huh.
Make a perception check.
Do I even need to perception? It's a 23.
No, you don't need a perception. It's very blunt and obvious. You see Grog, and he is in a... It's hard to explain. It's like a red... Like, it's got tan on his belly, but the rest of him is red, and it has a hood that pulls over, and it's got little bull horns coming out of it.
Oh my gosh.
And then Crystal has a pink belly with little udders, and she's got white and black polka dots, and hers pulls up, and she's got a little cow head, and on the ears there are little bells, and they jingle as she walks.
That's adorable. That's adorable. I walk up to Grog. So, you're like a bull in a china closet right now. Literally.
I mean, this isn't China, no, is this a closet? We're in a dress shop.
Okay, figuratively. In a more literal sense. You look good!
And he just glares down at you with these eyes of doom. And then he soft-heartedly looks at Crystal.
Like, you guys look so cute, like a couple of individuals.
I mean, I would hope so. We are a couple of individuals, aren't we all? And he's like, all right. I talked to the storekeeper, and she said she'd have it ready for you soon.
How soon?
I don't know. She said she'd have to get all the people in the back to start seeming faster.
How soon? How soon, Quintin? How long am I waiting, Quintin?
Are you just going to stay there and wait?
I'll say, Wilson, Crystal, Grog, I will see you back at the back at the guild hall.
So they all nod and head out and head back to the guild hall. And
Clyde, are you done shopping yet?
I mean, I'm finally out of like the accoutrements and everything. I'm on to like the mains, and then I just got to do the sides.
Okay.
I already went through fruits and vegetables.
Why are you buying so much? Also, if you're done before I'm done, just come pick me up.
Gotcha. All right.
How long am I waiting? And is he finished before I am?
Let's see if he finishes before you. No. You were waiting there. And you came there during the day. And the sun is at its peak. And then you're waiting there. And the sun is setting. And you're waiting there. And it's dark. And you're waiting there.
And Clyde's still not done?
And you see that the store sign on the front door magically flips itself and it says closed.
I just curl up in a corner.
And then out from the back you hear a little
It roars.
and you just see this woman like electric slide out of the back door. Oh! Darling, I know you've been waiting for my masterpiece, but I must say this is absolutely divine and about the best thing I have ever made.
I come forward.
No, I wasn't talking to you, but yes, you can come forward too.
Oh.
And you see two individuals come out from the back where she has a curtain, and they're carrying this onesie, and you can see that the head of it is like 2 or 3 times larger than your head, and it looks like one of the standard T-Rex costumes.
Yes.
And she presses a button. It's inflatable, deflatable, it'll shrink. It's made out of the finest Egyptian linen. It is so soft and silky smooth, you'll not even know you're wearing it, but it is free-forming and flowing.
How is it free-form and flowing if it's inflatable?
Exactly, it's the wonders of my craftsmanship.
Oh my gosh.
Delicioso.
Delicioso.
Oh! And then she's like, now go, try it on.
I go and try it on.
It fits snugly. It feels like air. You barely know you're wearing it, and yet you're warm and cozy all the same. And that's before you even put the hood on.
I put the hood on.
So you put the hood on, and you've got little eye holes that you can look through, but you can see that there are even little inflatable arms on your chest that kind of go up and down every now and again.
Yeah. How
And
do I make it roar?
There's a button on your left palm,
I press it.
and you hear, "Roar!"
Oh my god. Clyde, where are you?
What do you mean? I'm in the side dishes.
All right, get your butt over here.
Where's here?
And I send him my location.
And he just sends you back a ... Delicioso? Question mark?
Just, yes, here.
Okay, so he makes his way over to there in about 3 minutes. And you just hear knocking on the door. Because they're closed.
Oh, I poke my dinosaur head out.
Ah! Whoa.
I
Sorry,
pressed the roar button.
Roar! Okay, well, there's no need to get feisty with me. It's just, I was looking for a lady. She's supposed to be
I slide out a bit more.
here.
Clyde, it's me.
As you say that, you wave your hand, and the hand on your chest waves a little too. Wait, what are you doing in this? What is this, Halloween?
Oh, when did the feathers wear off, by the way?
Oh, they wore off after 8 hours.
Dear God. I was there for a while.
Yeah, I told you. It was high noon, and then it was sunset, and then it was dark.
Like, first off, Clyde, how can you shop for food so long?
What? I mean, well, you've got to, like, inspect all the various pieces of food. You've got to decide what you want. You got to write out your dish list and what you plan on making, and then you
Clyde,
got to figure out how many
Clyde,
people you're
Clyde,
feeding, and then you got to
Clyde.
figure out the...
You like my onesie?
It is a display of character.
I thought it was cute, but we can go with that as well.
It's fitting.
What's that supposed to mean? And I tromps off
You look good.
as a dinosaur. I'm just
And
walking
as
down
you
the
do,
road.
you've got a little tail following and it's waving in behind you. Doop, 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 doop. And you make your way back to the guild hall.
Okay. So I guess it's sleep time.
Yes. And everyone is back in at the hall and they're eating their meal for the day.
At this late at night?
And the doors open. And everyone's in the main hall eating.
Oh, shoot.
And collectively, they all turn their head to face the entranceway.
Shut up. I know what you're saying.
Selena drops her spoon.
Thinking.
Both Crystal and Selena like put their hands over their mouths like, oh my gosh, it looks so good. Grog's too busy with his face currently in his giant bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany pipes in, you look good, guild leader.
I know. I said the same thing.
Does it have any cool special effects?
I roar.
Ah! And you just hear Selena squeak, oh my gosh, that's so adorable. I can't believe they actually built that in for you.
I know. It's great. I love it. And another note. Clyde's got food.
And
Beyond food.
And as you say this, Clyde comes in with a wheelbarrow that barely fits in the doorway. And he just starts wheeling it back to his room.
So I think we're set on food and some supplies.
Nope, I gotta go pick up the rest tomorrow from the grocer.
Can you even... Does this go over your carrying capacity?
What? I've worked that out.
You're going to make your horse carry it, aren't
Nope. I've
What?
worked this out.
you? What?
Grocery budget. It's spent.
What?
Buying groceries doesn't just entail the food, it also entails the means of carrying it.
How are you going to carry it?
We're not gonna die with it.
Clyde? And I
Yeah?
just keep following him as he goes to his room. What do you mean?
He's like, I bought this little bag, and he points at his hip.
Is that what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
Is that a bag of holding?
Well, yes.
Is that a grocery bag of
but-
holding?
But you see, and you see a little plastic bag on his hip that just says grocer on it. He's like, it's not your average bag of holding. For you see, an average bag of holding still weighs as much as regular items that are stored inside the bag of holding. Fun fact, it's just condensed into the size of a bag of holding. This is a lightened object bag
Clyde.
of holding.
How much money did you spend?
The grocery budget.
How much was your grocery budget? Clyde,
Yeah,
look at me.
I don't buy things for myself.
I
buy
put- I lean into him. The dinosaur face just goes right into his eyebrow. How much did you spend
I took out a loan.
on your second mortgage?
What do you mean a second mortgage?
On your firstborn child?
I don't have either of these things. I took out a loan.
Your future firstborn child?
Possibly. I may have sold it. The man could turn straw into gold. What do you want from me?
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so I'm probably gonna have to set a budget for you for your budget.
My budget is well budgeted.
Do you have enough money for another budget?
I don't need another budget.
Do you have money
need.
for date night?
What-
Do you
what-
have
what
money
date night?
for anything?
I've got money to take you out on as many dates as you want.
Bullcrap. Anyway, I expect good things from the food.
Only the finest.
All right. So, I guess I just go and join everybody else for food.
Yep.
I will keep the dinosaur head on.
Beautiful. Selena and Grog are wearing their matching onesies. Wilson's trotting around or galloping around.
My
in
gosh,
his-
can I declare this as National Onesie Day? Except we're not a nation, so we declare it as Odd Onesies Day.
You may. You were the guild leader. It is now marked on the calendar, and everyone gets a notification.
Yes, it's Onesie Day.
And in 365 days, they will get the notification again. If they're in this game that long.
Hopefully not.
All right, so yeah, everyone's sitting down there enjoying soup and bread and various other accoutrements that are along with it. And Galahad is flashing around his giant flaming sword that he bought. Selena got a little cute necklace.
So tonight, guys, I lift up a glass. I get ready for a little cheer. What's that called?
Toast.
Toast.
There you
Yeah, I prepare a toast. I'm just like, so tonight, we're all together in one piece, and none of us died.
Wilson just chimes in from the background.
But tomorrow, we're going to be splitting off, and I just wish everyone well, and hopefully we are successful in all of our endeavors. Cheers.
Bland!
Grog stands up.
You gotta hype them up more than that. You gotta get them all excited like, today we're together, but tomorrow we're going out on our own adventures, braving the world, seeing new sights, relishing in the mighty bounties of our treasures, no doubt. Something along those lines.
All right. I give Grog a new title.
Yeah.
In the guild.
Yeah.
Master of Toast.
And he picks up a keg and he says, "Cheers!"
Yay! Cheers.
When I say he picks up a keg, I mean he literally has a keg with a handle on it that he drinks from.
All right. So I guess on the morrow, we'll be heading out.
Indeed, everyone has their plans. So I believe that's going to be all for this session. So I hope you all enjoyed, everybody. And please do, if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, follow us on all of our various social media sites because we post things on those almost daily.
If you would like to support our podcast, you may find us on Patreon and Ko-fi at Missing Role Player Found. You can also support us by buying through our affiliate, Dice Envy. You can never have enough dice. The links will be in the description below. Any amount helps us to bring quality content to our listeners. Thank you. All music has been provided by Eric Matthias from soundimage.org, J-Man, Nantantine, and Kevin McLeod. The name of the songs are in the description below.